Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to Nataliebeauty channel. Okay, I want to show you guys one of my products I also been creating for the past 2 years. I tried to give it out as samples on social media on the social media of my friends, but none of them replied. But that one girl, she did, and she never told me how it was, and she never gave me back her feedback, anything. So I'm creating a hair oil for my manager. She requested a hair oil for hair growth, so I'm gonna have her test out my products. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm excited to show you guys how I created my hair growth oil, and I will show you guys the before and after picture of the progress of my hair. So let's get started. But I can't really show you guys because the table is too low. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick up each of the ingredient and show you guys what I'm going to be putting into the hair oil. So let's get started. This hair oil is good because I use a lot of different herbs into the hair oil to help the hair growth. One thing you have to do, if you want to actually create your own hair oil, you have to do your research. What herbs help your hair grow? There's a lot of herbs, but you got to know what herbs that help the growth. There's herbs that help for the itchiness, the dryness of the scalp, the dandruff, but there's certain herbs that helps with certain things with the hair process. So I have 3 herbs I want to show you guys that I will be putting into the hair oil, and I have like a few natural oils I want to put into for also my ingredients. So we're gonna be making it together. I'm going to make this for my manager because she requested one, and I really want her to test it out. Since I tried to pass it out as samples and nobody wants to respond, I have no choice. I mean, it's not I have no choice, but I just like to I just rather just show you guys what I do. And if I don't know how to sell it, and I really don't have paperwork behind it, and people really ignoring me of when I try to pass out samples, and no one really wants it. So I will be making moves. Starting next week, I will be doing the research of getting a trademark because I really want to trademark my name. Maybe I will change the name of the YouTube channel once I trademark the name. That people, when you're not popular, you're not famous, when you're not a big time whatever entrepreneur or whatever the case is, it's very difficult. Especially people like me, it's very difficult because I'm not known or anything. I'm not social media. No, I'm not known to the world. I'm not. It's difficult for me to actually handing out my products, showing people, giving people my products as samples, and even though my products work, because I asked my other manager, she says she has been using it, so she says it's been working. So it gave me faith and hope, in the feeling, because I was getting to the point where I might well just give up, stick to my 9-to-5 job. But when she gave me her feedback and said my hair oil did work, and it was working on her edges where her hair starting to grow little by little, it gave me hope where, okay, you know what, don't give up, still keep going. So I'm going to show you guys how I created my hair oil. Okay, let me lift up I'm going to lift up each of the ingredients. So what I'm going to do, lift up this bowl first. This is one of my clear bowls. I'm going to put in the oils in, and I'm going to put in the herbs inside into the bowl. And also what I'm going to do, when I show you, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to pour all my ingredients inside the bowl, and I'm going to tell you guys what to do afterwards. So we're going to start with grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is very good into the hair. You can buy beauty products, go to the beauty store and buy the grapeseed oil, but if you're trying to do something very naturally, buy cooking oil, the good cooking oil that helps your hair grow. Don't just go buy any cooking oil like corn oil or vegetable oil and thinking it's good for the hair. I don't know if it's good for the hair, and I haven't done the research on that part, so don't go and do that. I'm gonna put in the grapeseed oil. I like to eyeball my stuff. So if you want to use your measuring spoon, you can. So I'm gonna put in a cup of oil, a cup of grapeseed oil. The reason I'm doing a cup of grapeseed oil because it's not only for my manager. I'm running out of hair oil myself, so I need some for me too. So this is a cup I'm gonna do. Not even a cup, a half a cup. I have coconut oil. This is my coconut oil. My coconut oil. You put a half a cup also. I like to eyeball mine. And you know, coconut oil is very expensive, so go easy on it. Oh, I have my vitamin E oil. Now this vitamin E oil is good for the hair, skin, and nails. So it's good for the hair. So I can put the vitamin E oil. I use like a tablespoon. 1 tablespoon for it. Then I have the hemp seed oil. I don't think you guys can see it because the lighting is in the way. Let me like push the lighting. Okay. Well, the hemp seed, you put a tablespoon too. Tablespoon. So I'll put a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I like to eyeball my things. Sunflower oil. You can use the sunflower and avocado oil. So it's the 2. You can use that. That's good for the hair. So I will be putting a half a cup. A half a cup. I have, you know, I have to put my Jamaican castor oil, Haitian castor oil. It's not Jamaican. I have to put my Jamaican castor oil and my Haitian castor oil. But soon I'm gonna start doing my castor oil, very natural. I'm gonna have to order some black castor beans so I can like stop buying the store-bought ones and start making my own. That's my plan. I'm gonna put like 2 tablespoons. You know, I don't want to use too much because you know castor oil is very good for your hair. It's very good. It helps the hair growth, and it helps if you like your hair very, very thick, because I like my hair very thick and full. Castor oil is the good oil to use that for. I have my Jamaican castor oil. I only have a little bit, so I have to buy more. See? So I'm gonna eyeball this one. So I'm just gonna add just a teaspoon because I already added the Haitian castor oil, so I didn't need to add too much of the Jamaican black castor oil. So I'm gonna put this down. Okay, now let's start with the herbs. The first herbs, and I know you guys already know my first herbs I love. Olive oil. I love olive oil. That's my favorite. So I got a few in here I chopped up. So when you do a hair oil and you want aloe in it, what I do is cut a little piece of it and I cut it into cubes. So I'm just gonna let it sit in the oil. So you see I cut, oh, it fell. I cut it into this little cubes. So you just stick it in there. I cut a bunch of it because it's gonna be for my hair also, and also you know my manager, she want one, so I told her instead of selling it, I want to give it as a sample because I really want to know if it works, if it's good in your hair, if it benefit your hair. You know, I really want to like know so I can be like, yes, my product is worth it. See, I cut a lot of cubes of aloe. I love aloe. Aloe is good for hair, skin, and also cuts. When you get like cuts on you, it's good for that. It heals your pain and stuff. So it's good. It's very good for that. I have almond. Now, you don't necessarily need to use the almond. Now, you don't necessarily need to use this. You can use sweet almond oil. I ran out of it, of the almond oil, so luckily I had this. So I took a few, like 4. No, not 4. I like about 5 of them, and I just kind of chop them. Don't chop them too small. I just chop them in half. So I'm going to pour it in here. So I'm going to set this down because I have another herbs I want to show you guys. I have rosemary herbs. I love rosemary. Rosemary is so good for the hair. I tried it in my hair and it helped with my hair growth. I love rosemary. I used to go buy the rosemary herbs, but not like in this package at Walmart. They used to have it like in the cooler where the vegetables and stuff goes. So I used to always go buy those, but I had got tired to keep buying it every minute because, you know, I let it sit in the freezer when I don't use it no more. But I got tired of keep doing it because it turned brown. You know, vegetables don't stay good for long. So I was like, I had to order the herbs, the actual herbs of rosemary. So I had to do that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a tablespoon, just a tablespoon. I'm gonna do a shot of it, of rosemary. A shot of rosemary, because I have a shot cups. So I'm gonna do that. I eyeball mine, my ingredients. I always eyeball it. Like, I don't necessarily use my measuring cups like that, because I know how to measure my items. But if you don't know how to measure it, eyeball it. So my rosemary, you just pour it. This is a shot of rosemary. My shot glass. Let me put this down again. Let me show you that. I have horsetail. Horsetail is good for the hair. It helps promote for the hair growth. So it's very good for the hair. Okay, I can't bring this up again because it's starting to get full. I'm gonna use a tablespoon of it. So just a tablespoon of the horsetail. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Then I have, you guys, my lavender. I love lavender. I love the smell of it. I love lavender. So the lavender is very good for the hair growth and everything. So it's very good. You can even drink it for tea. I do both. It's very good. So you take a tablespoon of lavender. Just 2 tablespoons. So now put these to the side. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna bring it up. Okay, now that I mix everything in here, I know you guys gonna know why she didn't use the measuring cup. I want to use a little bowl to put all my ingredients. I have my measuring cup right here in front of me this whole time, but I'm going to pour everything in here so I can start mixing. So you guys, grab your mixing measuring cups. If you don't have a measuring cup, you can use a plastic cup or a regular cup, but just grab a cup and just pour your oil, your hair growth oil inside this. The reason why I'm telling you guys to do that, because we're gonna start to mix, and my bowl, it was getting too full, so it was too small for me to like actually mix it with the spoon. So just mix it, you guys. So grab a spoon, any spoon you desire, and just mix. 187, baby. So I'm gonna just let mine mix. I mix all my ingredients up together, and we're finished. We are done. See? This is my natural hair growth oil. It has good. I'd use a bunch of herbs, but today I just used like 4 different herbs, because those herbs are very expensive and I'm not about to waste my products. Even though I'm not selling, I'm not about to waste them. So I had to use 3 oils. But because I know sooner or later I'm going to have to order more. But the hair oil is very good. Oh! You know what I forgot to put? You guys, it's not too late. Argan oil. I forgot about this argan oil. Now this is a store-bought one, beauty supply. I don't know what happened to my cooking argan oil. I thought I bought it, but I don't remember where I put it. So I got this beauty supply argan oil. I mean, this is good too. So you can just put 3 drops. I put 4, but you can do 3 to 4 drops and just mix it. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna make the hair grow. Try to hit it so it can. So now that we're done with this hair oil, now that we're done completing mixing all the ingredients together, for me, what I do now, because before I didn't do it, but before I used to just throw it inside of like a little pot, a small pot, and heated it up. I heat up the oil so it could suck up all the herbs that's inside of the oil. So what I do now, because I started doing it like a few months ago, I let the herbs sit in the oil for 1 or 2 days. But today I'm gonna just let it sit for 1 day. So tomorrow I can heat it up, and I can actually, I gotta heat it up because I have to give it to my manager because I will be working tomorrow with her, so she's expecting this. So I'm gonna let this sit for tonight. So tomorrow night I'm going to put it in the stove. I'm gonna put it in the pot, heat it up on the stove, and let it cook for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna let it cook. Now once you cook this and you start seeing the herbs coming out very brown, it's done. Don't let it sit for too long because it will smell burnt oil. It will smell like burnt food. That's what happened to me last time because I let my oil sit for too long. It didn't come out burnt, but you can smell the burnt. I still use the oil because it still helped me, but you can smell the burnt oil. But I let it sit for like 20 to 30 minutes to cook until you see it brown, and you see the aloe like turning brown. Remove it. So it's gonna sit. So I'm gonna put this to the side. Those stuff are very expensive. Let me take some of that little bit oil. I wish I could have did this natural stuff like when I first became natural, because when I first became natural I never did the little natural oil, or I just let my hair sit out dry. So I wish I could have done it before, but I'm doing it now. It did give my hair some progress. And not only just the oil I do to my hair to make it grow, I do a lot of stuff to my hair, like create my own moisturizer, hydration. Last video I showed you guys I did the hydration spray for when your hair's underneath the braids, to spray your hair once a week. So like my hair been like doing progress. So I'm glad you guys was here watching my video, watching how I created this oil. I hope you guys could create one at home, or you guys can comment, say hopefully one day I can sell the oils into stores. Hopefully one day, because I know my product's worth it. It's worth something. I know it is. It's just I don't have backups. I don't know people in the industry. I don't know people with connects. I don't know, and it's like, it is a struggle once you're on your own. It's a struggle. So it's not easy for me to be. I thought being an upcoming entrepreneur would have been easy, but it's not easy. It's hard. It's very hard. Like, I've been trying to figure out what I want almost 10 years now. And I knew what I want. Like, I've been trying to chase my dreams. I knew what I wanted to get myself into. I always wanted to be this most famous entrepreneur. Most famous one, I don't know. But I always knew I wanted that. But it's been almost 10 years, like, where I've been chasing, like, okay, how do I become it? And I find my hobbies, and I find what I like, and I turn it into something. But hopefully I can put it in stores and make it become big. Maybe it could be the most billionaire company, or the most I think a trill, maybe. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, thank you guys for watching my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also share to your friends and tell them about my videos and my channels. And thank you for the ones who are watching, and thank you for the ones who are subscribed to the channel. If any celebrity or famous entrepreneur, you don't even have to be a famous entrepreneur, somebody with connects, you can holler at me, okay? Just holler at me. So thank you guys for watching. This is it. Bye.